Welcome to Casula High School Dreamtime story about abilities and sharing our abilities with others. Firstly, we would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land where this story was created, and this story was created by students of Casula High School on Darawal land. We, students of Casula High School, we would like to pay our respects to the elders past and present and pass on these respects to any of Aboriginals who may be watching this film. This Dreamtime story is created on Darawal land and is based on our abilities and what we decide to do with them. Now, a long time ago, in the beginning, when there were only trees, plants, animals and people on the land, there was an imbalance on the land. The native species did not live in harmony. Other kangaroos did not talk to other kangaroos. Crocodiles were scared of other crocodiles, until one day by George's river, Kuro the kookaburra was singing. The other kookaburras all turned their heads and looked at her. They moved closer to listen. She turned to ask them if they would like to learn how to do it. They nodded. She began to show them how. Each kookaburra had a turn and was able to sing. While the kookaburras were singing, Jingo the dingo was dancing to the tune. The other dingoes scattered around watching her and wondered what she was doing. They marched over and asked her what she was doing. She told them she was dancing. They all looked confused. They didn't know what dancing was, but they wanted to try it. Jingo showed them what to do and they all followed her lead. On the riverbank, Copper the quokka was playing with a gumnut that had fallen down from a nearby eucalyptus tree. He was standing up, jumping up and down, using his feet to hit the gumnut. The other quokka looked over and watched him. He told them to come over to the riverbank to play too. They were uncertain, but they walked over to try to join in. It was hard to do, but they kept trying. In the river, Katoi the crocodile was swimming in the water, weaving from left to right. He was smiling and having a great time. Kulgadi the other crocodile was jealous of all the fun he was having, so he swam over to Katoi. Katoi stopped and asked Kulgadi if he wanted to have a turn. They both slithered through the water left to right. Off in the distance there were two men watching the animals work together. The two men looked at each other and decided it would be a great story to tell their tribe when they got back home. One of the men started to make marks on the nearby rocks. The second man looked at him with confusion. He wondered what he was doing. The first man looked at him and said he was drawing the story to share with the Darawal people. The second man kneeled down and began to help with the markings to share with the tribe. At our school, we focus on our abilities and sharing those abilities with our peers. Thank you for watching our film. We hope you enjoyed it.